Terri, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 264. Welcome. Okay, so I only have one finished object to show you for this week, but I do have 3 works in progress I can show you. So let's get started. Okay, so for my finished object, I finished the June, better late than never, the June square. This is the Tunisian, totally Tunisian crochet along that Jayda and Stitches is doing throughout this whole year, doing a square per month. And I will link the tutorial for this June square down below, and then you can, if you want to see the other squares, you can look around on her channel and find the other squares. But anyway, I did finish the June square, so I wanted to show you that. Have not blocked it, but I do like the fact that this one is a much more relaxed stitch, as you can see, so it didn't roll up like a burrito, so that's good. Like I said, it does need to be blocked a little bit. It's kind of leaning that way. It was, what do you call that, a rhombus? Trapezoid? No, not trapezoid. I forget. I used to know all those shapes, but anyway, maybe it's a parallelogram, a leaning one. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I've already got all the tails weaved in, so I'm glad about that, and got the border on it, as you can see. Just haven't blocked it. So I will have several squares that I need to get out, pull out, and block, which I haven't done yet. But this is square number 6 because this is for June. Okay, so that is my only finished object. Works in progress. Oh, now I did not work on the Advent Amy project, crochet along project. I still have her right here. See, here she is. I didn't do anything on her. As last week I had started a backpack for her, but I didn't work on it because I got a Feel Better Friends doll assignment. I hadn't gotten one in a while, so I did get one, and I decided just to go ahead and get this one done if I can get it done. I got a lot of work done on it. This one is for a little boy. He's 2 years old. Another little boy doll. And so what else can I say about him? Pray for him. He has, I believe, spina bifida and some other difficulties, and so please pray for him. I'm not going to mention his name just for his privacy, but I do appreciate prayers for him. Anyway, so I am trying to get this done. He's going to have blue eyes, so I get to use some of my blue embroidery eyes that I'm going to be sewing on. It said dirty blonde hair, so I'm going to use a light brown, I think. Anyway, I've got, this is what I've got so far. I have strings hanging from him because it's going to be, this long one is to sew the head on when I get his head made. I started it, but only got about that much. And then, of course, these are just strings from the arms that I have not weaved in yet. But anyway, here I've got his body. He likes blue, so I used some of my blue leftover yarn for his shoes. I'm thinking I'm going to maybe put some white accents on the shoes, or like embroidery stitches to make it look like laces or something, maybe. I'm not sure. Or maybe little stripes here, something to make them look like sneakers. And let's see, I just changed yarn in this section here to give him underwear. And I'm going to be using the shirts. I have them down there, but it's the shirts that I have bought for that fit 14.5-inch dolls. It's just a white t-shirt, and so I'm going to be using that for his shirt. I'm going to be putting a decal on his shirt. In fact, I ordered some decals from Amazon, and it's all like cars. So it's got not decals, what do you call them? Sew-on patches or iron-on patches. And so there's like helicopters and police cars and ambulance and school bus and racing cars and bicycles and, stuff like that. And it was like a set for 40 of them. And I thought that that would be something good to have on hand. And so I'm going to pick out something to put on his shirt from that group of iron-on patches that I ordered. So you'll be seeing that when I pick that out and I'll show it to you. But anyway, so there you go. And I'm nervous about the hair as usual. I know the last Feel Better Friend boy doll that I made, I did get his hair looking really well, but it was a lot of stitching. A lot of stitching. It took me the most time, seemed like, to get his hair done. And so, I'm wondering if I'm going to do it that way again or try to figure out a different way. I don't know. I don't know yet. But anyway, he is actually turning out smaller, which is weird. But to me, his body looks smaller than the other ones I was making. It is worsted weight yarn. This color, what I'm using for the skin color, is Red Heart Super Saver Buff. That's what it says on the label. It says it's a number 4. It's a worsted weight. I've used Buff before, but to me, it just seems like it's a little bit thinner or something. I don't know, because I'm using an E-hook, and I used an E-hook on my last doll, 3.5 millimeter. And I don't know, he just seems like he's turning out smaller, but I don't know. Anyway, there you go on that. And so I'm working on the head, like I said, as I said a little bit ago. And then I will be sewing the head on, and yeah, then we'll figure out the hair. Oh, anyway, there you go. So works in progress number 1 is my next Feel Better Friend doll. And then works in progress number 2, I did start the first preemie hat for the month of July for my goal of 4 preemie hats per month to donate to the Halloween hat drive here at one of my area hospitals or NICU department. And so I am making a giraffe beanie, it's called. And this pattern is courtesy of one of my viewer friends. This is Kaylee, and she sent me this pattern. Thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate it so much. She had bought a magazine, and this pattern was in it, and so she sent me a picture of the pattern, you know, because she thought that I would enjoy, that I could use it, and I definitely can. I'll pop in a picture right here of this beanie, and so you're going to see what it's going to look like when it's finished. So here it is. Isn't it cute? So now on the second page, it was like a picture she sent me of the magazine page, and on the second page of the pattern, there's a thing at the bottom, a little ad at the bottom to say what book that this pattern is actually out of, okay? And I wrote it down, and the book is called Head to Toe Crochet, and it's a lot of little character beanie hats, and it said it's from like size preemie all the way to 6 months or something like that, I think, of age. And so I liked the way the cover looked like. I could see some of the other patterns that are in that book. And so I thought, I'm going to find that book and purchase it, because there's some other patterns in that book that I can use. And so I looked it up, and I found it on thriftbooks.com, but it was a pre-order because the book, I guess, is just coming out. And so I went ahead and bought it, or pre-ordered it. And so I will link below in the description box where you can order it from Thrift Book. You can order from Amazon too, and it's a pre-order, but I think it was a few dollars cheaper on thriftbooks.com, so that's why I got it from there. Anyway, and I will definitely show you the book when I get it. Okay, so the book is, I don't know, I guess it's from the UK, I'm not sure, but it's in UK terms, which it doesn't bother me, the pattern that it's in UK terms. I just have to remember that I have to convert it to US terms, but that is not that big of a deal. So anyway, so I started on this giraffe beanie, and so this is the beanie part, and I've got his the ears made, except these ears, they look, maybe when I stitch them on, I need to bend them a little bit, but to me, they look like bear ears, like a teddy bear. Anyway, it'll look different when I get the horns. I know there's another word for the giraffe's horns, but anyway, you know what I mean. And I've got the eyes. Haven't done the muzzle yet, and I haven't done those horns. But anyway, that is works in progress number 2. And let's see, works in progress number 3 is, since I finished Jayda in Stitches the June square, I went ahead and started the July square right here. And she did caution at the beginning of this pattern that you may want to go up a hook size. And so I decided maybe I should go ahead and do that, because the square for May really hurt my hands. I mean, you know, the tension was really pretty tight. And so I thought, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take her advice and go up a hook size. And so I had to use a different type of Tunisian hook. This one, let me get it, is an interchangeable hook. I think, of course, I don't have them in here. They're in there, but I think they're knit picks, and they're wooden, see? And then you put cables on the end, so it's interchangeable. But anyway, that's what I'm using. So I went up to a J hook, which is a 6mm. I have been using a boy Afghan hook, which is, you know, stiff, you know, it's just a hook, and it don't have a cable on it. And that one is an I hook, or 5.5mm. And so I did go up a size to 6mm, and I'm using this on the cable. And so anyway, this new square is called the reverse simple stitch. I believe that's what it's called. And so you alternate the pattern. You do a row of simple stitch, which is this down there, and then you do this, and it makes the reverse stitch makes this ridge right here, okay? And then you do a row of simple stitch again, and so you alternate that, okay? And when she said reverse, I was thinking, oh no, the crab stitch, because I don't care for the crab stitch. That's a reverse single crochet. And so when she was saying that, I'm thinking, oh gosh, you know, what's this square going to be like? But it's not near as bad as I thought it was going to be. So that's good. And this one so far was rolling a little bit, but I mean, this is like 5 rows. And so I've got a long way to go to get it done, but I did get started on it. So there's that. And this is like, you know, like I was telling you before, I alternate my colors as far as each month. 1 month I will do this Red Heart Super Saver in gold, and then the next month I do use this, and this is Premier Yarns. It is a sweet roll cake, and so this is Pixie Pop, and I just happen to be at the end of my first cake. I'm sorry, this cable keeps clicking on the table. Is that a rhyme? Cable and table. Anyway, so this is the end of this first cake, and I just happened to be left off the last one. Last time I used this, it ended up with the turquoise color, and so this is starting with the turquoise color. And then once I finish this little ball, then I will get my next, you know, join my next cake, and we'll try to color control it a little bit as far as the order that the striping is going, as far as where I start in the cake. But anyway, so that is what I'm doing with that. I'm edging them all. There it goes clicking again. Sorry. Edging them all in this, which is Karen Simply Soft. I don't know. It's some type of red. I don't know what it's called. I've had it forever. No labels on any of them. My sister-in-law, I believe, gave me these. She had picked up at a yard sale. These skeins of the red, and there was no labels on it, and so I can tell that is Red Heart Super Saver, but I can't tell. I don't know what color it was, but anyway, and I just have enough. I just had a little bit of that, and I thought it harmonized with these colors, kind of the same hue, and so I'm using that as the edging around the squares. Okay. That is all my works in progress and my one finished object for this week. So let's go on to upcoming. So upcoming, I just did my Stitch Your Library yesterday, and I showed you the project that I was working on for that. I'm almost finished with it. And then, so I will, in the next episode, which will be in 2 weeks, I will show that as a finished object, hoping. And then I will be starting the second project, which was a tie, you know, because this one I'm working on, it tied with the second pattern. So I was gonna do both of them. And so I will be starting with that project. So check that out if you want to know what they are. Okay, and let's see. So, and upcoming, I've been thinking about Vlogust, which is video every day in August. I did that. I believe I did it last year. I think I did. I know I've done Vlogust before, and I was thinking I wanted to do that again. And I'm thinking it's going to be seemed like the last time I did Vlogust, I did like a back to school type thing, and I think I'm going to do that again. And what I did before, and I think it's a perfect time to do it, and it goes right along with Amber of Ooh Ah Crochet, her Garfield make-along that she does every year for her kids' elementary school. And so I'm going to be doing, I think I'm going to be doing a backpack buddy each day in Vlogust, and so I will show you and give you the link to the pattern and all that. So each day I'll show a backpack buddy. I haven't done backpack buddies in a little while, and so anyway, I think I'm going to do that, and then I will, those items I will donate to Amber, send them up to her for her kids' school. Adding to the items that I've already made, that I did during Vlogmas. And so a lot of those items that I made was part of the donation that I'm going to be sending to Amber. And so I will just add these backpack buddies to that and send them up to her at the end of August, because she wants them by Labor Day, so that they'll work out fine. Okay, or to be mailed to her, you know, by Labor Day. So anyway, that'll work out good. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I think it's going to be fun. I'll try to think maybe there may be something else that I could do besides just showing one little backpack buddy for Vlogust. Still thinking about it. If you have any suggestions, put them down below and give me some ideas. Okay, and I'm looking. Oh, I've been doing a little sewing. I started some new tote bags. And so I've been doing that, and I've been enjoying it. I'm using some new colors, some new fabric that I found, and I think they're going to come out really great. So I guess that's it. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. Oh, thank you so much. I always want to say thank you and welcome to my new subscribers that I've had. And thank you so much to my subscribers that have been with me from the beginning. I appreciate that so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and join me as I watch, you know, as I work on all these different projects that I'm always working on. And I love everybody's comments, as always. Appreciate everybody, and I just really enjoy being able to visit with you all and talk about yarn. Okay, so now I'm going to go. Everybody have a wonderful weekend coming up, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.